Hi, welcome back to the part 2, modeling the base, the seating area as well as the extrusion of all the things. So what I'll do is I'll try to delete this one, okay, and select all these objects, put it in one layer, and I'll put it as a template so that I can't select anything. And these are a couple of lights and other things which I'll put it here. So if I want I can hide it, if I want I can just modify it, but right now let's start with the model. Right now I'm in the side view, create a pipe, if you check, come back here, I'll hide this because it's really disturbing you and it's confusing you guys also. Now if you check this object, we got one pipe. Now if you come back to inputs, this is what we have. What I'll do is I'll try to increase the height. Later words, come back to the side view, and if you hold Ctrl D or edit duplicate, you can copy one more of it. So Ctrl D. So I'll just push it forward, but I select the main object. Okay, why I selected the first object is because I can go into the inputs and modify it, whereas when you duplicate it you will not have any link or information. So click here, radius I'll change it to some 10. This looks okay. Now I'll create a box, radius, scale it small so that we can see all the. Okay, now comes a couple of steps. So if you come back here, select all these objects, click on Move tool, and if you hold X is for grid snapping. So if you hold X, you can snap it exactly here. Can you see here? So it snaps perfectly. And then I'll scale it down here. Okay, now come back to the side view. Select this object, you hold X, snap it here exactly the center. I'm snapping only to this one, I can leave it this one. Now go to the component mode, delete it, because we'll try to link, we'll create the whole mesh perfectly on the top side and duplicate it rather than reworking on the two surfaces. So go to the object mode, select everything, mesh, combine. Now this is one object. If you combine only, you can do a lot of the connecting the faces and all the stuff can be done. So I'll delete this face. Can you see this face? Delete it. I'll do the same thing. Such a hollow box. Now I'll try to link. I want to link this face with this thing. So I'll delete this face. Now hold edge, double click this edge, so you can select the sequence of edge and hold shift, double click. Now go back to mesh, edit mesh, bridge. By default you will have something like 5 divisions. Change it to 0. We don't want any subdivisions in it, so just make it 0. How to go to the bridge? Edit mesh, bridge, option box, and 0, bridge it. Can you see the result? Now select this face, double click this edge, hold shift, double click. Okay, I want something variation, so I'll just select this one and delete it. Edit, bridge. Right. Now I'll select this face because I would like to duplicate this copy in y-axis and merge merge it, so I'll delete it. Object mode. You know this is, I want a mirror axis in Y, so Control B and change scale Y value to -1. Now select both the objects. Because they are both different objects, you can't merge the vertices, so you need to combine. Go to vertex, drag all the vertex and merge. To check the result, press 3. You'll get something like this. We should say we got some decent result, but still we need to work on it. So now select this vertex. Now we'll add, go to 3 mode, we'll add some loops. It's an edit mesh, insert edge selector, add a loop here. Can you see the difference here? One more here. Right, now if you want to work on it, you can just start adding some loops here. If you check here, we can't see any depth, so add one loop using this edge and add one loop on this edge. Now can you see some depth here? Now zoom in here, add a loop on this edge. Don't snap it, click, hold the mouse button and drag it very close to this edge. The same way, if you check here, you can add one loop here and one loop here. Come back to the main model, click, drag it here, click, drag it. Go to the object. Okay, you got it. Now what I do is, now I select all this vertex. You see, I select all this vertex, and if you press B, what is B? If you double click on mode tool, you can see there's one option called soft select. Can you see it? If you press B, soft select. If you want to edit the radius, if you hold B with the middle mouse button, you can drag the radius and scale it. Can you see it now? When I'm scaling, it's gradually affecting the radius also. So go to the object mode, this is the problem, so we didn't have any edges here. Everywhere we don't have any edges, so add a loop exactly here. Okay, B. Right. If you want, you can just go to one mode, come back to the side views, select all this vertex and scale it down, add loops, add one more loop and scale it. Okay, we can edit it. Okay. Now once this is done, go back to the one mode. We need to create delete this faces. Can you see? I selected these faces where we will add some mirror effect. Okay. But when you check out here, the area, we will not have any wider area here. So better to add couple of more loops here, like this. One here, one here. Simultaneously I like to add one more loop here, here, and then delete it. So delete this 5 days. Now if you check here, there's a gap between all this puzzle, so you can select go to edge, select these two edges, bridge, it will bridge it. Okay, now the problem is that you can't double click and start applying the edge bridge editor. You need to work on here like individual edges. It's good practice for you guys. You may try double clicking and selecting the whole sequence of edges and trying to apply the bridge tool. You may face some weird results. Okay, now if you check here, what is happening? Suddenly it's bridging. I'm not selecting any tool, but still it's bridging. I'm using the shortcut key G. G is a repeat recent command. Repeat recent command. G tool is for repeat. So let's see. And now let's see. We got everything now. If you press 3, we got a very good decent result. Now I'll try to add one loop here. I'll also add one loop here. Okay, I got this first thing. Now just add one more pipe. X is for good snapping. So you should have this result. So this is the end of part 2, where we have completed the base structure. Once you're done with this thing, if you're not confident, redo it, re-practice these tools. Once you're happy, save your file, and then we'll see the next session, part 3. See you.